Hi, I'm Julie Seymour, the Education Specialist at EarthX. EarthX is a nonprofit environmental foundation whose mission is to educate, engage, and inspire citizens from around the world to help create solutions to the most pressing environmental challenges facing us today. While most of us at EarthX do not have our careers anchored in the sciences, we are fortunate enough to work with STEM experts from around the world who do have their careers in a wide variety of environmental areas. Today, I'd like to share with you some of those careers to see if any of them catch your interest.
Careers in the environmental sciences involve the outdoors to a great extent in both rural and urban settings. You'll find people working in these careers studying the land, air, water, and the living organisms interacting in those environments. The amount of study in these careers varies from a high school diploma to a college degree and beyond. Let's take a look now at our first set of careers. Our first career is probably the one that comes to mind when thinking about jobs dealing with the environment. Ecologists specialize in the study of ecosystems and how the organisms living in there interact with one another. Work to correct damage to an ecosystem or to research an area to prevent damage from occurring are the things that keep ecologists busy. Education ranges from needing an associate's degree for general lab work to requiring a master's degree for more advanced studies in ecosystem management. Meteorologists and climatologists are scientists that study weather patterns and how they affect the planet. They will use data about how the air, land, and the bodies of water interact to create these weather patterns. Work in this area requires a bachelor's degree, but most in the field hold advanced degrees up to doctorates. Now, for those of you who like to get your feet wet, these next careers may be of high interest to you. An oceanographer is an adventurer as they set out to explore and map the physical geography of the oceans. And these oceans have some of the last unexplored areas on the planet. While an oceanographer studies the landforms of the oceans, a marine biologist studies life that lives there and their interactions in the waters. They are also very much concerned with the health of our oceans and seas, as what goes on in the oceans really does impact the life forms living there. But marine biologists must hold a minimum of a bachelor's degree, although most go on to have a master's or a doctorate as well. Pictured here is Danny Washington, a marine biologist who uses her background knowledge in marine biology as well as her journalistic skills to now host a kids show about the oceans. This illustrates how most careers will change over time, using the skills that you came into a line of work with and then building on the new ones you gain along with the new passions that you start to explore. For the more technically minded, you may find a career in renewable energy, one that is really in your wheelhouse. Solar engineers design, plan, and implement solar technology and solar cells. Wind power engineers will deal with the wind power and will help to design and create the wind turbines that are used to create this type of power. Educational requirements for both of these careers range from an engineering degree to an associate's degree for those technicians who support them. Careers that focus on sustainability do exist in urban areas. Mass transit vehicles need drivers, planners, and technicians as well as people to maintain them. Education requirements for these jobs range from a high school diploma to a college degree. An urban planner examines and develops the use of land in a city and plans it so that it will minimize environmental disruption. Urban planners need a college degree. Taking care of our natural resources is a very important part of good environmental stewardship. Careers in land management focus on those resources. And while an urban planner focuses on the development of land, a land manager focuses on how the natural resources on it or in it are used. Land managers can work in either an urban or a rural setting, and shown here is a park ranger, one type of land manager. Park rangers typically do not need a college degree. A high school diploma is fine, although It is very helpful these days to have a college degree, as the jobs in these areas are in very high demand. Our final career we'll look at is an arborist. An arborist cares for trees by ensuring that they remain healthy. This job requires a high school diploma, although most arborists continue to receive certifications from an arborist society. The care of our earth is more important now than ever. The STEM careers mentioned here are vital for the continued health of our planet. If you love science and want a chance to make a difference in our world, a career in the environmental sciences is certainly one you could love. Thank you for watching, and best wishes in your journey.